Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink, and today I'm going to talk about rock and roll guitar. Little Richard just passed away, one of the pioneers of rock and roll music, so let's honor him and talk about the song Long Tall Sally and basically what rock and roll guitar is doing on this song or any other rock and roll song. It's basically everywhere the same thing, I must say. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button because really cool stuff is coming in the near future, like live streams, live concerts, live guitar talk, all this really cool stuff. A little additional, I'm gonna first play this one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's basically what rock and roll guitar is doing, specific on this song. My very first job as a professional guitarist was in a rock and roll band. The guy was called Hemp Goes Wild. I wanted to join as a piano player, but he didn't want a piano player. He wanted to have a guitar player, and at that time I just played like 6 months guitars, and I could play Johnny Be Good. And that was enough to enter the band, and so I have a lot of experience in rock and roll guitar. And so let's get started and see how it works on Long Tall Sally. For the rhythm guitar, we're not going so close because it's a normal 12 bar blues form in F. We have F5 here, first fret, third fret, E string, first, third. We have B, we're moving that to the 6th, same chord, and C to the 8th. I'm going to switch off the delay for now, but you can work with delay to get more. I would work with an analog delay if you play rock and roll guitar because it's from the 50s and analog guitars are more like that sound. Oops, now the wah-wah switched itself, so on that we don't want. So, now we're back here. Okay, I'm going to switch on. And I selected a little distorted guitar. You have more punch. If you want to do it completely clean, that also works. But I would do a little bit of distortion. Somehow you have more punch. Now, the Long Tall Sally intro is very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, F5. First and third. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what is done here. That's the intro. The lyrics is la 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 la, and then the whole funkiness starts. We go to B flat, and then this figure is played. Even there's no guitar on the original song, that's what the guitar will play there. B5, 6th fret, 8th fret. So, and so 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and so the first beat, that's the rhythm pad which is played all the time. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So the 1 is a quarter note, the rest is all in 8. So, and on 2, 4 you go up the pinky here in this case in the 10th fret. And if you really want to have the perfect drive, you give an extra kick on the 2 and 4, so 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and make it with alternate picking, so 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. That's how the picking hand works, and really give this extra kick, especially when it's so fast, and really attack hard. That's why we're playing on the E and the A string. You could also play down here, but here you cannot attack so hard. There's a common technique that you play the chords only on the E and A string. Also Status Quo did the same thing, and it's just because you have the maximum punch. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then you make the same pattern for 2 bars in the F. And when you switch the chords, the last upstroke on the forehead, open, and this time you go down. Then we go to C. It's really simple. And the main thing is keep it relaxed, and you have to do it this way that you're able to play. If you play in a rock and roll band the whole evening, you play this all the time. So you have to have a certain kind of relaxation, and that's why you also play on the low E and A string. So let's play this thing here now. Really simple. Now the song is on 180 BPM, so it's impossible to have your foot on 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have your foot on 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's also the accent. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Where on the 2, 4 you have the foot. That gives you the special accent, the drive which you need. If you don't do the foot on 2, 4, you don't really have the exact drive which you want. Yeah, that's what it comes with the rhythm guitar. Also on the ending of the song, the whole thing goes through like this. I think 3 choruses are like this with this intro, but then it's played through just one, just with 4 bars F, 2 bars B flat, 2 bars F, 2 bars C, 1 bar C, 1 bar B flat, 2 bars F. So that's the form, but when the first 3 times you have these breaks. Yeah, and the ending of the song is really simple. Is you come here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you make a G flat 13, second, third, fourth, and slide down in the first. Yeah, that's what the rhythm guitar was going to do. So I'm going to play a whole chorus through without the backing track that is C with the ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, that will be with the ending. Now, if you want to do solo guitar, one of the main problems when you do a solo on this stuff is when the rhythm guitar goes away. If you're a rhythm guitarist and solo guitarist, then the punch which you created from the low chords is gone. And you cannot play like... Of course, you play the F minor pentatonic since it's a blues, but it doesn't work. So it's just repetitive patterns work best. If you listen to Long Tall Sally, you can copy what the piano is doing. The piano is doing something really simple. Playing this one here, F in the 6th bar, and C in the 5th, and just in 8s, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can give it a little extra punch by sliding in on the 1 and 2. See? Also, you can also make an anticipation of this figure. It repeats itself all the time in 8s. You make on 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold it till 1 and can continue. See, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You can do both, and it really works. Now it sounds boring, but it's fast, it's cool, and it just passes by quickly. So this is for the F, this is for the B flat, 7, 6, and for the C is 8, 9. let's play the solo. I think I need to rewind a little bit here. I think. Let me see. Here it starts again. So. See, that was it. It's really simple, it's cool and effective, but one of the main problems is when you switch to rhythm from rhythm guitar, you also, if you just jump in, it has a little gap, and then you lose the pressure of the song. And in rock and roll, you also always have to have pressure. So you make the last upstroke from the rhythm guitar in the open strings, and then jump direct in this. Also, when you go back to rhythm guitar, you again make this upstroke in the empty strings and then jump into the rhythm guitar again. And this way you don't have this gap and you keep the pressure high. Yeah, that's basically what works on long, tall Sally. I just showed the piano part, but it works on any rock and roll guitar. Now I'm going to play the whole thing with the solo again, so you see how the whole thing works. My chair is on the cable here. Okay, so let's see how the whole thing works. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, folks, that was the tutorial about the long, tall Sally or rock and roll guitar in general. As I already said, it works either for this song or any other rock and roll song. It's I must say it's more or less the same. If the song contains kicks, you just need to remember the kicks, and then the rest is just head down and go through, play a cool solo. Keep it simple and keep the pressure up. With this very simple song, if you listen to Long Tall Sally, you hear a piano solo during the sax solo, and this is basically what I played here. It's just this, and this is cool because this, as I said, it's the effect of keeping the pressure of the song up is more important than to make something really sophisticated. Yeah, one more to say. If you want to download the tabs and the backing track for all this, you can find it in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Join there, it's really cool. We're building up a guitar community there also with the downloads. It's really cool to be there, and slowly we're passing 200 members there now, so join there and talk with others there. It really makes sense. If you love what I'm doing, write me a review on Google Maps. You find me there at HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Follow me on Spotify, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, also on TikTok. I have a new TikTok account. You can follow me there too. But in special, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button. I noticed I have a lot of visitors, but a really low number of subscribers, like 80,000 unique visitors per month. But it's only 10% of subscribers. So if you love what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna have a great time all together. Yeah, me and Dr. Pink. I've heard more rock and roll going on. Yeah, we're signing off.